Let's read a story of a nobleman and a nightingale. Once upon a time, in a grand estate surrounded by lush gardens and tall trees, lived a nobleman. He was wealthy and proud, but his heart yearned for more. One day, while walking in his garden, he heard the most beautiful song. It was a nightingale, perched on a branch, singing its heart out. The nobleman said,
"What a beautiful bird! I must have it for myself."
He carefully approaches the nightingale and captures it and places it in a cage. The nightingale cried,
"Please, kind sir, let me go, and I will give you advice that might serve you well one day."
The nobleman said,
"Advice? From a bird that speaks? Very well, little nightingale. What advice do you have for me?"
The nightingale advised,
First, never be sorry for something that cannot be brought back. And second, never trust idle words.
The nobleman said,
Interesting advice. Very well, I shall let you go.
The nobleman releases the nightingale, and it flies to a higher branch. The nightingale laughed and said,
"Oh, too bad you let me go. If only you knew about my treasure. I have a huge, very expensive gem hidden under my wing. If you had taken it, you would have become even richer."
The nobleman, astonished by the bird's words, replied,
What? A treasure? Oh, what a fool I've been. I must catch you again.
The nobleman frantically tries to catch the nightingale, jumping and reaching for it, but the bird stays just out of his reach. The nightingale laughed and said,
"Now I see, master, that you are both greedy and foolish. You are sorry for something that cannot be brought back, and you believed my idle words. Look at what a small bird I am. How could I hide a large gem under my wing?"
The nobleman replied,
You are right, nightingale. I have been both greedy and foolish. Your advice was wise, and I should have heeded it.
The nightingale said,
Remember this lesson, my lord. True wisdom lies in understanding and accepting the truth.
The nightingale spreads its wings and flies away, singing a beautiful song. From that day on, the nobleman kept the nightingale's advice close to his heart. He learned to let go of regrets and not to be swayed by idle words. And in the garden, the song of the nightingale always reminded him of the wisdom he had gained, and so, the nobleman lived a wiser and happier life, all thanks to a little nightingale who taught him two valuable lessons. Remember, children, sometimes the smallest creatures can teach us the biggest lessons. Never be sorry for something that cannot be brought back, and never trust idle words. Thanks for watching. For more folk tales round the world, please consider subscribing our channel.